Viking Celt.
Yeah.
So a bit of an unorthodox.
It's
lineup we
unorthodox,
got
but I
here.
really enjoyed last game. I really enjoyed the matchup last game because I feel like there's certain situations where Vikings is better and or where Celts is better as well. So last game, after Lojza lost his forward, it was like, not going to happen. But it was certainly a good game. I like the sneak. Sometimes I like the sneaks to work out and not to die like that, just because
That
they're
sneak
so
was a
cool. But
mistake, though. That sneak
yeah.
was a mistake.
Oh, you think it was a mistake? You
No, it
think he
was. I
just
watched that the whole way.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
he just accidentally went through the wall. Then he's like, "Oh wait, my villager's in the back of his base."
Might as well build ranges here.
Oh my
Yeah.
god. Lojza
All
is
right.
just what is up with the wood situation with Lojza
I
in
don't
these
know.
games?
I don't know. Honestly, this one isn't as bad because it's like
No, it's not
a
as bad
dry
because it's at
Arabia.
the back there, but still, it's
Yeah.
far away, man.
Yeah. So he does
That's
have a good
just
wood line on
wow.
the back, but the golds, the stones, everything's on this hill on the front. There's like 2 golds there, the main gold and the secondary. He does have a gold in the back actually, if he needed to go to that, like we saw in a couple of these games, players doing often. But pretty exposed. There's really only one wood line that Lojza will be able to use for
Look at
quite a
BacT
while.
going forward right away. He's trying to find Lojza.
Ah,
I mean,
yes,
he
and I'm going to
found.
actually focus on that.
Yeah, I mean, BacT has a pretty nice base, to be honest. Like, safe wood lines, safe berries, pretty safe gold, the wall up at
Yep.
the front. Like, I think it's looking pretty good, and he's just trying to gonna find Lojza pretty quickly.
The one issue for him is maybe the hills behind his wood lines and golds, but certainly much better situation for him. Everything's much closer, and he has more to choose from. Now, BacT is probably coming out to try and lame. He's actually gone to the wrong side. Has he seen the gold?
Yeah,
Yes, he has seen the gold, but
yeah,
maybe he'll
he's
loop
seen the
his way
gold, so
around.
he knows Lojza's around there. Yeah, he'll find his way there. Yeah, he's heading straight for the board now.
Yeah, and he will definitely see this one unless he really changes his direction.
Mm, mm, mm.
Is he gonna go for it?
Oh,
Nope, he sees this one.
he's right
So
there. Yeah,
in the first game, both players missed, and there you go.
yeah,
He's gonna go
lame.
for it.
He's gonna lame.
Now, does Lojza see this happening? Yes, he sees the boar running. He has his scout in a good position to maybe stop this. If
Yeah,
he
he
pays
might
attention.
steal actually. He could pull a double boar steal with those boars at back.
It's
But he's
so
not
hard
going
to
to.
do with the scout, though. Eagle
Yeah,
scout,
it's
it's
so
doable,
tough.
but with the scout. But I would prefer in this situation to block BacT and then
Yeah,
maybe
and it
go
looks
out and
like he's
lane.
gonna try and do it, but he's not gonna be able
Oh,
to
is he
do it. I
just
don't
gonna
think.
miss it? Oh,
No,
he's
BacT.
just
Yeah,
missed
he's
seeing
gonna
it.
go. Gonna go the wrong way.
Look at that. He's gone the wrong way.
It's
But he's
gross.
still somehow running this way. Like, he's just like, okay, oh, there he sees the boar. He just saw it for a second. And, yeah, he's going to continue to run and chase and chase and chase. But it's not going to work out. He's probably conceded
Oh my
at
god,
this
he just
point.
lost a villager. Oh my god, it was so close.
Who just lost
Lojza
a
Garrison.
villager?
No, Lojza Garrison, that villager.
Oh,
And it
okay.
was like 5 tiles. It was one of those things where it was like a couple tiles away from the TC and magically teleported. At 5 HP.
Yeah.
I swear he lost that. Like, I thought he lost that for sure.
Honestly, I would really like to see BacT go out and grab this boar now. I don't think he's going to have the time. Actually, the boar's running back. Is he going to be able to
the
get
board's
this?
going back.
Shoot it!
Uh-oh.
Shoot it! Shoot it!
There we
Oh,
go.
okay. I thought he was in range, but he wasn't shooting it.
Oh, that would have been so funny if he just chased it across the whole map. Look at Lojza, like he's hanging
He's
out
so
near that boar
close.
from
Yeah.
BacT.
And you know what?
I think he sees it, man. I think he sees it, doesn't
No, I don't think he sees
No.
it. But if
What?
BacT runs out there and he kept his scout there, he would see the villager going out to gather the boar because it would be a hunter, and then he could assume it and lame it. But at this point, he's actually chosen to scout a bit. So definitely an advantage to BacT at this point, considering he's probably going to get in this next boar. So he's going to have 3, and then it's 1 for Lojza. Remember, if BacT wins this game or the next game, he will advance. So this is really, really important for him. And really important for Doubt as well, who's sitting at 11 points. So he's definitely rooting for Lojza, I assume.
Ooh, Lojza actually might catch. No, he's gonna go around the other way. Okay. If he kept going around the TC, he would have caught that villager
Yeah,
out.
catch the villager, but... Yeah, so
But he's
that's
done some
definitely a
good
good
scouting.
advantage there for BacT.
Done some
Yeah,
pretty
but-
good scouting here on everything, and I mean, Oh, we'll see what they go for.
Yep. So Lojza, like you said, getting good scouting in. Let's see what BacT has scouted, because he remembered lamed. So he sees a bit of gold. He can't confirm that's the main gold, but he can assume that might be the case. He doesn't see the wood line either. So I think the scouting is going to be an issue for BacT, especially considering he has the barracks up and might be going man-at-arms actually, because if you look at his gold, he's at 110 gold. So that means he went over to the gold pile here to collect it. And I wonder if Lojza sees that, because sometimes players will go for the nearest gold mine, and he's actually gone for the one at the very top. I don't know if you see that, Dave. So I wonder if Lojza sees that. I mean, Lojza has his scout there, and probably doing that to see if man-at-arms will come in, because they'll need to go over to gold. But anyway, interesting stuff. Just the little things are interesting. Oh, does he see the... Yes, he does see the gold villagers, just like I said. So he sees the gold villagers, and
Yeah,
he
so
confirms man-at-arms
he's
coming
gotta
in.
assume.
Yeah,
He's gotta assume that's happening. So, what's he making? He's making mining camp of his own. So he's gonna go for... He gonna go for... Archers? Man-at-arms? What's
he could go for a range. I thought he was going to go into counter man-at-arms here. Like, if you already know your opponent's going man-at-arms, not really much surprise factor to that. Make a couple of your own and then transition into archers. But I guess he's going to hold out for the range. I don't know. That's a little bit risky in my opinion, as the militia are coming across now from BacT, and
BacT's
might be
map
able
is
to
gonna be pretty...
harass
It's
a
gonna be
little
walled pretty soon here, too.
Yeah.
He's already walling on the left-hand side. He's gonna make another one between those cliffs, probably, or between the gold and the wood. And then the front of it's pretty walled off already. So it's gonna be
Yes,
tough
it
for
will be in a
Lojza to
good
get any
position.
rating.
But
And
I
I
think
mean,
we're definitely going
remember-
to see a range here from Lojza, and he might put it up right next to the gold, and there you go. He could even go for two ranges, and he's going to do that, so...
Good fight there from Lojza, weakening back scout, and the wolf is actually chipping in as well.
Yeah. Now, with two ranges up, and with BacT still not there with it, the man-at-arms, which will come in shortly, that's going to be important for Lojza to keep his villagers safe for the next couple moments here, and wait till he gets some archers out to deal with these man-at-arms, which are pretty much on full HP. And archers are coming out. He's going to try and quick wall some vills in. He really doesn't need that many vills on gold right now. He just needs to make
Yeah, he's just gonna have
2 to 4 archers, yeah.
That's fine.
So.
He'll be fine, and BacT still doesn't know where his wood line is, so he's just gonna run
And
around
Lojza's
here.
could pick off BacT scout here.
Yeah, he's gonna
Both
do
scouts
it.
could go
Nice.
down. Yeah, that was well done. We saw Lojza running around with that scout for the past couple minutes here. Yeah,
But
archers are coming out
look
now.
at BacT's base, though. He's, like I said, he's just walled it off completely.
Yeah.
And remember, economy bonus for Vikings,
Yep.
because of that wheelbarrow and the handcart. But he's gonna lose his man-at-arms here, I think. And it's
Well,
not
they're
really
pretty
gonna be worth
tanky.
it.
They might actually get a villager here because you couldn't get the palisade wall off. And well, it actually looks like that villager's gonna flee, and ended up being a good fight there for Lojza. I thought one villager could be caught out there, but Lojza did a good job.
Yeah, that man-at-arms, not worth it at all.
Yeah, it really wasn't.
Like, that's just a wasted upgrade there. You didn't even kill... He didn't even kill a scout.
But back at home, BacT is making archers himself, so the military number is not too much in it. It's 4 to 6.
And a couple skirmishers coming out from Lojza now. Blacksmith going down. More archers coming out now, but he is housed. Oh, that's a bad house, too.
Oh yeah, he's definitely housed for a little bit of time. But he's going for the blacksmith first, I believe. BacT is going... Well, he's going for it now, but we might see fletching first at that rate for Lojza, and... I don't think BacT should be too worried here. He's
Oh my
walled.
god, that man-at-arms just almost died to a wolf.
The 1 HP to the wolf. I saw that earlier, but I didn't want to say anything. I don't want to seem too obsessed with wolves, you know, so...
I'm obsessed with wolves.
Oh, but the villager going down on the blacksmith, that's actually a huge deal.
Yeah, that delays it
Gonna
just a
delay
little
the-
bit.
yeah,
And he's
delay the
always gonna
blacksmith.
send another one out.
And is he gonna-
Don't send it. Back,
Is he
don't
going to
send
be in
it. Don't send it,
range?
dude.
Oh, wow, this is really, really rough for BacT. And he's actually sending his archers across with a counterpunch here. Lojza's
the
really
thing-
trying to stop this blacksmith.
Thing from Lojza, he hasn't had like any idle time. I've been watching. His economy's been really good, and he hasn't had to wall like BacT has.
Yeah,
Been
it's
really,
true.
really efficient with the way he's managing
Is
it.
your game like lagging a little bit?
Just a little bit. I'm at 1550 right now.
Yeah, okay. So as long as you're experiencing that too. I just wanted to make sure there's nothing like wrong with my setup or anything. Lojza, he's trading archers and skirmishers and he's holding to his gold, which is a wise move. He should probably do a little bit of walling between the mill and the wood line though, just to force everything in toward closer to his TC. But this is interesting because Lojza is sending his army back now. And he also has the army there by the gold, so maybe he could kill these units from BacT. He's gonna have to travel an awful long way though. I think just because it's just archers from BacT he'll be okay. Oh, but look at this.
Oh, and
This
he's
is
going
bad.
to build that lumber camp. Yeah,
Yes,
that's bad.
and
That's real
he
bad,
doesn't
but-
see this just yet. He's gonna fight the man-at-arm, and losing a villager, that's really, really bad. I mean, just a little bit of scouting there. I don't know why players in situations like this just don't leave like one skirm, like to where the lumber camp was going to be or near there, just to get some line of sight, see armies like that coming in. But actually, look at this. Lojza's going to send this other army across and try and trap these archers.
I think he actually... I'm not sure he's going to get there in time. Oh, BacT had a little bit of a misstep there, and he's walking
Yeah.
right into it now.
He's going to run right through, actually. Oh, no, he's
Oh
going
my
to walk
god,
right
and
into it.
Lojza... Yeah,
There
he's
you go.
going to walk right into it.
BacT's probably gonna lose these units. I mean, he's got to kill as much as possible here. He's trapped, but actually, he is sending in some more of his own, and maybe he will regroup here. The problem is that BacT's army here in the corner doesn't have a hill, so he's in a rough spot, and I don't think he's bringing in enough units to really win this fight anyway. I'm watching the resources. Lojza, he is at 400 food, 145 gold, and actually similar story for BacT as well. So but BacT is he's housed. Does he realize he's housed? It's another bad house. Look at this. He's building a house with 3 villagers, and he's been housed for quite a while. It's not good.
Now the armor coming in for Lojza. He has the
Yeah, I think-
military advantage.
Yeah, I think Lojza has the advantage.
But
with
I
the
mean, he
military here.
is behind in villas just because he had to get wheelbarrow, and BacT didn't.
Yeah, but a lot of times we've seen these players like getting housed and such. Not so much idle time, but just getting housed has happened an awful lot, and it's a big deal. BacT is kicked up first, and actually Lojza, because he got the armor, he's gonna be a bit behind with clicking up. I like the output
He's
there
going to
from
be
Lojza, though.
about a minute behind, yeah.
Yeah.
Or probably 2 minutes, actually.
Yeah, well, I mean, this is an issue because his gold's somewhat vulnerable, even with these palisade walls. The wood is somewhat vulnerable as well if he loses the fight
He
up
could
on this
pick a
hill.
good fight here, though. Lojza could pick a real
Oh,
good
this
fight
is
here.
going to be really important because BacT's on the way up, and that was a really good engagement. Yeah, look at the difference in military. Actually, BacT's only 4 behind. I assume he has military at home. Yeah, he does.
And yeah,
Not too far
Lojza's a
behind
minute
from
and a
Lojza.
half. Minute and a
Yeah,
half.
he's not too far behind. It's definitely enough with the military numbers he has and the hill he will have if he holds to this area. I think it's certainly going to be enough time to get the upgrades and stay in this. Now, BacT is here. He has less military numbers, but he does have a lot of skirmishers. Both players actually just bypassing each other. And a forward villager from BacT. Do you see this? He's running forward, probably for a forward siege workshop. Is Lojza going to see it, though? I'm going to get the fog of war. No, he's not going to see it.
Nope.
And that
Unless
guy's
he keeps going that way. No.
No.
BacT gonna
This
make a
guy's
forward
just
siege workshop.
leisurely walking with his farming tools. Forward
He might
and
make, yep, forward siege workshop right
Yep.
there. Going down.
I like
and-
that decision.
I do too, because just to back up the archers that he has there, and he might actually snipe a few villas here from Lojza.
Yeah, he's going to get the
One.
upgrades here shortly.
Two.
Wow, Lojza, how do you not see that? Holy crap. Look at the line of sight he has in the houses and the barracks. You didn't see that. It's really, really bad. And
But it looks like he might actually get into backspace here. Back doesn't.
oh
quickly,
gosh, this could
Lojza,
be
you're
much
in there.
worse.
Oh, man,
But he did the
great.
university. That was awesome.
Like Tetris,
And-
man, just fitting it right in there.
Oh yeah, 2K Tetris player here, and he's gonna get this university built up enough where he's going to keep these archers there. And he's going in, and there is no university from Lojza. He's obviously not practicing his Tetris, as crossbows and skirms are going in underneath the tower. Siege Workshop's going up for Lojza, but Lojza's going to lose a lot of vills here. He's actually only lost one at this point, which is surprising, but he has no access to gold. And he actually can't make a Mangonel, unless some of these villagers running back.
Lojza's army is running back, and Back's Mangonel is running.
Oh gosh!
towards his army.
And this could be a huge shot, but Lojza's running around, so luckily he didn't run towards the Mangonel.
He sees it. He sees it.
Oh, he
he's
does
gonna
see
do
he's
it.
going to
Nice
out-micro
little
it
split
here.
there.
Yeah, beautiful,
Oh,
beautiful
what a
split from Lojza.
Yeah.
That was
And
well done.
Back's losing
And
his whole
actually,
army, and Lojza's
Lojza,
got-
yeah, exactly. Lojza's cleaning this up. So, it's pretty surprising if you ask me. And Lojza has a huge military advantage now. It's 28-10, and he's sending his crossbows around to the right-hand side. Though I don't think he's going to get in, but still, he's going
There's
to...
got to be a hole. There's got to be a hole somewhere in there. All those hills, there's got to be a hole, man.
Yeah.
It's in there
maybe.
somewhere.
Maybe.
There's always a hole.
Is there... he would have gotten in by now, I think, if there was, but it'd be really unfortunate for BacT.
We'll see, man.
Especially in a game of this magnitude if there was a hole. But he...
We're
Oh,
just
you
gonna
know
go
what?
right
He
to
can
the
get this
palisade.
palisade wall and
Oh, but
maybe
he's-
just walk on in. He was attacking the blacksmith, I think. Yeah. And he'll have a hill
And
advantage
another
here as well.
Mangonel coming back from BacT. Try and flank
Yeah,
Lojza's
that'll be
army, but Lojza's
interesting.
going to have the hill advantage here.
Oh, and some of the
Gonna
army
be
from BacT
a
is
bit
running
dicey.
around near the barracks as well. This is not good. Both players now, at some point, have had no access to gold, and it's now BacT's turn. This is going to be a good fight for Lojza. I mean, if he wins this, he can kill a lot of
he
villagers
traps all
here.
these, but he has no ballistics, so he's got to get near
Yeah.
them. There's
Well,
one.
he's still gotten two, and he's
two,
gotten three, and he'll
three,
get four, and
four.
wow, it's incredible. As the Mangonel comes back, and he's going to win
And
this
the
fight if
villager
he's just
difference
fighting
now
versus
is-
crossbows.
Build difference now is only 3. And there's a lot of idle time for BacT here.
Yep. And 2 TCs for BacT as well, it seems. I'm not sure about Lojza. I'm focusing on the fight as another villager goes down. Nice little wall here with the houses. And the Mangonel's there, but it's going to miss. Lojza's been ducking underneath these Mangonels every game, but
Oh my god, he's going to
that
lose that
time it actually
Mangonel for
worked.
free. Oh,
yeah, that time it actually worked because previous times it
great
was-
micro here from
silly.
Lojza. I mean,
Yeah, he's done great.
BacT should have been able to clear this up with the
And he
Mangonel and the
can't.
army you
He
had,
just
but
can't. And the villagers again exposed. And there's another vill down. BacT still has the vill lead though because he has extra TCs, which
got
is,
three.
which is
He's
funny.
got 3 TCs, and Lojza's just going for the second one right now.
Look at
But, I mean,
Lojza's
Lojza's really
resources.
cutting off that wood.
Look
Yeah,
at
they're looking
Lojza's
good, man.
resources. Yeah, it's incredible. And he might be able to actually pick up this Mangonel. We've seen him do that a couple times now. And BacT is going to send it out shortly. Lots of awkward idle time here for BacT. And I love how Lojza is just making sure he gets the most out of all these units here. And ducking underneath another Mangonel shot. And this time he's probably not going to be able to kill that one just yet anyway.
Oh, shot.
Oh, though it did get some of the
He's
heads
killing
of those
bills,
units
man.
there.
He's killing
Yeah,
bills.
he's killing the
He's gonna kill
bills.
another bill. He's
That
gonna kill
is
another one.
excellent, yeah. I mean, 3 bills out there to repair that Mangonel. Doesn't even need to be repaired. He's trying to split.
bill lead.
I think this time he'll go down. But yeah, the
Bill
bill
lead
lead.
and the score lead for Lojza. So,
Yep.
I mean, looking pretty good, man. I mean, he's recovered. At one point, he was behind by 11 bills.
Boys is
Now
on
he's
3
ahead by
TCs. Yeah, he's on 3 TCs. And remember, he's Celt, so I would not be surprised if we see 4. But look at his resources. It's insane. He's 500 of everything except stone.
A very balanced economy. Very, very balanced. It's looking good.
Yep. Now
And-
it's kind of the time for BacT to push out, I think, and try and do something.
I mean, the later this goes, too, you got to remember it's Celts against Vikings, so later this goes, the more advantage the Celt player has.
And this is interesting because Lojza is waiting on this
the
hill.
Mangonel.
Yeah, and oh, he's getting a shot, but he missed. And oh, he's actually lost his Mangonel and BacT with the micro now. And he's gonna push these units back. Wow, that is really nice to see when players are able to out micro Mangonels this frequently. It's really cool. And Lojza's running back now, and any advantage he did have maybe disappeared with the military. He does have a Mangonel then from BacT coming towards his TC. There's 2 Mangonels here. And 15 crossbows.
He's got one coming out of his workshop too, so he should be able to defend this. If he garrisons villagers in that TC, I don't know why he hasn't. There we go.
Yeah. He actually took almost half the HP off that Mangonel. And BacT's losing some units here. He's avoiding that Mangonel shot. He's bringing his own Mangonel in. Remember, Celts have faster firing siege, so... oh man, and and another shot coming in from BacT, not losing the Mangonel.
It's at 1
HP. That's awesome, and he's also still has this other Mangonel, which is on 29 HP, and he could get a shot here, and Lojza's not out microing that, and it looks like the advantage is now back in BacT's favor, even though he's down in villagers, at least with the military, and he's receiving some shots from this Mangonel coming out from Lojza. And good micro there from Lojza as well.
Dodge, right?
Yeah, exactly, and another 1 HP! The one remaining crossbow picked it off, yeah. Wow.
And the villager was repairing from BacT, repairing the other one, but still, the village difference now is 12. It's slowly going up for Lojza.
And we actually
his
do have 4
economy
TCs
still
for
looks,
Lojza.
his resources look exactly the same as they did 3 minutes ago.
Yeah, 3
talking about
TCs for... This is actually a similar situation to what we saw last game, with considering that Vikings player is kind of on the rebound a little bit, and on 3 TCs, and now we have the Celts player on 4, so as a 1-for-1 with the Mangonels goes on the right-hand side. Lojza's going to be able to get a castle up shortly, and that'll secure him some space, I think, and keep him safe from these Mangonels.
Oh, yeah, castle coming down on the front. Credit to BacT. He has spread out his base nicely. And
he's gonna wall, actually.
Looking pretty good, actually.
Yeah, he's walling on the left-hand side. The right-hand side's already walled. He's going for a stable. Maybe to pick off some of these Mangonels with the knight. But with 10, 11 vills in it, I think Lojza has the advantage. And I say that mainly because of his resources. But, I mean, of course, like, I don't know if Lojza's actually completed handcart, so and obviously Vikings have handcart immediately when hit the castle.
Well, I mean, Lojza
BacT has a small advantage.
Can hold this.
Yeah.
He can hold this with just that castle and a few Mangonels.
Yeah. It'll be difficult, I think, for BacT to be able to do anything in the Imperial Age here. But if he has some eco, maybe he is able to do, maybe mix in some arbs and champions against Woad Raiders. I'm interested to see, because Lojza's going to click up to the Imperial Age now. He's close
where's
to it
BacT
anyway.
going with all those villagers? Oh, he's going over to the 2 golds on the side.
Oh, okay.
Gonna try and secure those. So maybe maybe put a TC there eventually. Be nice, but Lojza's up to Imperial Age first.
Yeah, and Lojza has like 10 idols, and this TC on the left-hand side for now is not really doing all that much. Rams actually 2, 3, 4 Rams coming out from BacT as well. I did not think he was going to push in the castle age here, especially after he saw that castle. But he's going to try. Honestly, it's going to be rough once the Woad Raiders get some upgrades. Oh my gosh, the Mangonels are going to kill those villagers! Oh man, look at this! Look at his vill advantage now, it's at 5! And he's lost 2 more, 3 more!
Oh my god.
What are you doing, Lojza? Oh my gosh, just to save
He really
this
wants
TC.
that TC, apparently.
Yeah, I know. I mean, this wood line's so important. And now he's gonna run. Oh man, that was awful. And
on the other side too, BacT killing the Mangonel, microing.
Yeah, and he has more Mangonels here. And this is just fantastic play. Of course, Lojza just like handed him 10 villager kills, but good micro there from Lojza with the Mangonel. Is he gonna be able to pick one off? Because I think his will die. Well, I don't think he will. Actually, he didn't even fire a shot. And BacT actually has a lot of map control now.
And BacT's going up to Imp now.
And he's on his way up to Imp. Wow.
Looking pretty good here, but don't underestimate the power of Celts. The Woad Raiders.
Yeah.
And Lojza already has a good number of them. He just needs to get rid of these rams, I think. Like, get rid of those rams, man. It's trouble.
Well, he's gonna save the. He's gonna try and save the TC on the right-hand side first. He's got to kill these crossbows. Considering he does have +2 defense, he should be able to clear that out, and the mangonels won't be too difficult then. Obviously, a little bit of a pause, but look at the build difference now. 0
Yeah,
build
man.
difference.
I mean, and BacT,
It's insane.
like I said before, man, BacT's done a really good job with this, spreading himself out. He's on the gold on the right-hand side. He's on the gold in the middle. He's kind of walled off the left-hand side of his base.
Yeah.
Just really, really spreading himself out. And if you look at the mini-map at Lojza's section, he's stuck. He's stuck in that one little area.
Exactly.
And
The
also,
World Raiders is
his main gold is out. So he's going to have to transfer to that little gold as well.
yeah. Yeah, the
Well,
World
he does have
Raiders are
1100.
the hope right now for Lojza. Because, I mean, if he sends these World Raiders over and also continues to make some more, which he's actually not doing, which is peculiar to me, he could pick off the Rams and Mangonels and even these crossbows here. But right now, he's actually
getting
lost
elite
his Mangonel on the
World Raider.
left-hand side. And these Rams are still coming in. But yeah, Elite World Raider is going to be huge. He's doing Elite
He's gotta
World Raider
wait
in
to
conscription.
engage.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's got to wait to engage. He can't lose those votes right now. That's exactly what he's doing. And he's making another castle on the right-hand side. I like that decision. On the hill,
Okay.
protecting his
Good
flank.
placement. Now, has Lojza scouted these other golds? Oh my gosh, he has not scouted these golds where BacT is. On the right-hand side, right next to his castle. So he doesn't even know to raid that area or look at that area for now. He probably will find it. World Raiders are actually pushing out to the crossbows now. And they should be able to clean this up, but he was attacking the Rams. And I guess he cleared out the Mangonel,
He'll be
which was
fine.
great.
Yeah.
But it was rather close there. Now that it's just 2 World Raiders, 2 crossbows. It's a little bit wasteful in my opinion.
What's in the siege workshops from BacT at the front?
Rams?
Is that more rams? Oh my god.
More Rams. He is 2k gold as well, so his eco is kind of hurting. But
Yeah,
I
a
guess
little
it
bit
makes sense
unbalanced.
considering he collected some of the gold on the right hand side. Might be one of the situations where he wanted to collect it so his opponent can't later in the game.
Walling off stone walls along the
Yeah.
left-hand side. He's got a butt ton of crossbows in his
Yeah,
base as
and
well.
if he gets all the upgrades on them, it won't be too bad, but it's still very difficult. The Elite World Raiders is still pretty strong, and also Celts could always go into siege in the later game. BacT's trying
Lojza's
to wall
sending
off on the
some-
left-hand side, and they're the World Raiders, yeah.
Yeah, he's sending some around to raid there, and actually, on the farther back on the left, BacT has made a stone wall, but there's a big gaping hole into his base.
Oh, yeah, I see that.
So that might be
That's
a
not
factor.
good.
Arbalest coming forward for BacT now, though, and he's got enough to kill these World Raiders. Like, Lojza's got to be careful.
Oh, there they are, yeah. Yep, that's a good fight for BacT, but now if you look at the Vil count, he's about 8 behind. He does have military number advantage, but
Oh wow, that's a ballsy castle from BacT.
oh wow,
put
and
it
I like
right
that.
in the
I
middle.
like that though. Yeah, I feel
No,
like the
I do
later this
too.
game goes, that it's just gonna be rougher and rougher. For why are petards being created? What is it? More petards? Was that an accident? Do you see that? 2 petards, maybe to destroy
I
the
don't
siege
know.
workshop.
2 games in the series now? I can't
Yeah,
believe it's
I
an
don't know.
accident.
Petards, sorry, not petards. Petards
Yeah,
are gross.
petards.
But,
But capped ram coming in from Lojza now, really good upgrade, I think.
yeah,
BacT has nothing to counter it. Like, he's got that big group of Arbalists, but if you get some couple capped rams to distract their fire and then the World Raiders come in and flank, see you later, Arbalists.
it looks like BacT has finished the wall on the left-hand side. Honestly, I think this middle area decides the game. It really does. There's just so many important resources here. There's the gold, there's the wood, and if you lose, like if BacT loses his castle, all his ranges are right there, and he's also going to be fighting uphill. And if Lojza loses his castle, he has a large majority of his eco there, so it's really important. Capram coming in
see
for BacT
Lojza
now as well.
On the left-hand side making outposts, looking for those
know
extra
what?
golds.
You know what the petards are probably for? maybe to bust
Traps.
through a stone wall,
Walls? Oh,
which
yeah,
is not
true.
some,
The walls.
which is not something you see in the Imperial Age too often, but that'd be really interesting. Look at the amount of elite Woad Raiders, man. That is insane.
Yeah, man. And the capped rams. They soak up the
This
fire.
is, yeah, I feel like
Crazy.
this could
Yeah,
be
this is a bad
really,
fight.
really bad for
It's a
BacT
really
here.
bad fight. He's gotta
Lojza,
get behind those archers.
yeah. See how this goes. The Arbalests are fully upgraded, but the Woads are just so tanky. And he does have 4 castles right now, Lojza, so he could continue to send units in. He's cleared out the Trev. He also still has a capped ram there, and this is looking bad here for BacT, for sure.
Tanky Woad Raiders, man. That was like 60 Arbalists. That was a lot of Arbalists. But another castle going up for BacT to the right. And I think that one's gonna go down as well after this.
Yeah, I know. I don't know why he would build that, but I guess it was already on the way up. Maybe if he had that a little bit earlier, but his military, it's all behind here. He's not gonna be able to save this castle. He's going for another castle, actually. He's building a lot of castles.
And
I mean, he
Lojza
made a
finally
Trev
found
out
that
of the new
gold.
castle, and Lojza's gonna probably pick off that Trev now. And yeah, you're right. I'm still trying to pay attention. Look at the left-hand side. We have Lojza chasing a villager of BacT, and actually he might run right inside.
Yeah, he's gonna run inside.
Yeah, he's gonna run inside.
Oh my god. But
That's
look
weird.
at this. BacT to save the castle in the middle. With some clever
saved
use
the
of his
castle in
own
the
capped
middle, yeah.
rams. Repairing it, and he's got Arbalists there, so
Wow.
I mean, Lojza's gonna have to do the same push he just did again, but he is clearing up the villagers BacT had on the gold to the right. And he's probably gonna kill that TCs with just, or that TC with just Woad Raiders.
Yeah, that's an important area of the map too. There's a lot of gold there.
The only gold Lojza has right now is 150 on the forward one, and then 3 little piles at the left.
And 3 relics. I
north
just
side.
checked the relic count, so he does have 3 relics as well. And BacT hasn't collected any at this point. The Woads are coming to the base of the castle. Will it go down this time? The Arbalests are actually on the right-hand side addressing the little bit of raiding Lojza's doing. And it's going to be close here. I think BacT needs to make some units to try and attack these capped rams. Or if he repairs this,
Lojza
does
just
that,
has to stop
be
going
effective.
back, man. Where you go back with your Woad Raiders? There we
Yeah.
go. Now he's coming forward here, and I don't think he's gonna be able to save that castle.
Yeah. Well, it's
And
hovering
he's
about
still
around
clearing up
500
the stuff
HP
on
right
the
now.
right.
But yeah, once the
Yeah.
Woad Raiders come in, the castle should go down. Also, the castle on the right-hand side will probably go down as well for BacT. And if that happens, like I said, that is a huge deal.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the GG here once that castle on the right goes to alt GG.
Yeah, there's the GG. Yeah, that
Dave
was...
Stradamus over here.
Dave Stradamus. Yeah, that was awesome. That was a good
That was a
game.
really
That
good
means
play.
we're going to see
Yep.
5 games, which is even more awesome. Well played, though, from Lojza. And I think he did everything right, honestly. Once he got to the point where he could boom up a bit, he was in a good spot. Just
Well,
get the extra
it
TCs out.
It was all about him doing that thing at the beginning that he did with the crossbows.
Yep, exactly.
Going into
That was
BacT's
a
base,
huge
killing
deal.
like 12 villagers or something. Killing 2 mangonels, like it was crazy, man. It was all micro.
If you look at the kills, Lojza had 211 kills, back to 205, and a lot more food for Lojza. Wood, stone, and gold actually in favor of BacT. So Lojza, I think, just outplayed BacT that game. And some of the fights in the Castle Age anyway. In the Imperial Age, of course, they were using different units, but...
Game 5! Hello, here we come.
Yeah, we're not too far off, guys, so get hyped. Now, the last game is a Huns War. So
No.
that's the settings for that. Game 1, let's see if I can remember. Was that when BacT had an awful map? Or
That was
pretty
when
much
they
every
did
game,
the
but
thing that they did the thing.
They did
That was
the
the-
thing?
Was that the crater map for BacT? It was the crater
Yeah,
map.
I believed it was the crater map. So he was at a disadvantage there. That was the crater map. So I'm hoping both these players have decent maps, so there's no excuses. And it's 2-2 now, and this is important. BacT needs this win.